Hey, my dudes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Reborn Obsidian. Glad you guys stuck around the second time. God, it's so weird, like, talking to people prior and then going into, like, the intro, because, it sounds, to me, it sounds so fucking robotic. I'm not good at intros. Let's just say that. You know what? I guess I've never been good at hellos or goodbyes, so go figure. After all these years, I'm sure that you guys know that by now. But, so, we are doing, I don't know why I say it like that, we are doing a custom map for World at War called Nazi Zombie Albertsons. And here's that little tidbit of information I mentioned. For a while, there was a grocery chain in the US, at least in California, called Albertsons. And my family and I used to shop there, like, all the time. Like, that was one of our go-to grocery stores. And way back when I was, like, a kid, there was a vending machine, like a little gumball vending machine, that had Mario finger puppets on it. And if I can find an image, I'll put it on the screen. They were resin or, like, plastic painted finger puppets of, like, Mario, Luigi, Wario. And I only ever had Wario, which I still have. I think it's in my desk, actually. Let me see if I can find them. Mario. I'm gonna look up Wario. Wario finger puppet. Let me see if I can find it. These things are hella old. Yep, there it is. There it is. I don't know if this is... See, I don't know if that's... Is that the year 2000? Is this like the year 2000? Oh, fuck you, eBay. Lame asses. Okay, this is 2005. I had a 2000. I gotta find a good picture. Is this... Okay, I'll put this on screen. Yeah, eBay's kind of dumb. Like, they show old listings and pictures, but then when you click on them, they're gone. Can I find, like, a whole cast of the, finger puppets? Okay, these are showing people's handmade finger puppets out of fabric. That is very cool. I gotta give them props. Maybe Finger Mario. Mario Finger Puppets 2000. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. Is this them? Oh, it's based on Mario Kart. That I didn't know. These are 1992, though. I had, I think, a 2000 set. Super Mario Finger Puppets Hudson. Let's try that. Oh, there's a seller at one point that was selling these. Okay, well, I don't have enough images for all the sets, but I have Mario and I have Wario, and Wario I actually physically have. So let me put this on screen for you guys. I want to show you guys this. Not that it has anything to do with Albertsons. Can I do this safely without... Oh, okay, I can. Okay, hold on. Windows is kind of retarded. If you open up a program in administrator mode, you can't just drag and drop things or you know, do stuff like that. It's kind of dumb. Okay, so here is the Wario. So this was in a gumball machine for Mario Kart, I guess. And it came in the little plastic clear egg ball. And you'd get this. There's a little hole at the bottom. You stick your... At this point in my life, none of my fingers fit in it. But as a kid, you know, I used my pinky finger index. And it was just kind of cool. It was really cool. And if I can find it in my desk today, I will take a picture of it, post it on the Discord. So you had Wario, in case you're interested. And you had Mario, which I can just edit and swap it out with Mario. Allegedly. I don't know if this is what it really is. Kind of looks the same stylistically, but I really don't know. I really wish I could. I'm going to try and find one for Luigi, because I would love to have the full set. So, Why does this look AI generated? It's not. That's an eBay listing. And just for shits and giggles, I don't even know if Albertsons is still a real thing. Can I find, okay, I have no idea where this location is. Albertsons store interior. Can I find one that looked like remotely similar to the one I was at as a kid? Albertsons. Okay, this is on Flickr. I have no idea where this is at. Okay. Why is Mario looks like Block Tom? Are you kidding me right now? You'd really say that on my stream? I'm gonna dox you. Okay, no, that's a joke. It's a joke. Okay, so this is the store. Anybody coming to this map like, oh, he's playing my favorite Nazi zombie map, Albertsons. What's he? Mario? What, Wario? Albertsons grocery? What does this have to do with anything? But this is the front. That's the old logo. Maybe the new logo. I don't know. It's been a long time. And this is just a good idea of what it looked like. It was just your average grocery store. Lots of very pastel colors. Most of them, the one I shopped at had a white floor, but this one has like a brown wood floor or whatever. It looks flooded to me, actually. It looks like Left 4 Dead 2 water. Not oversimplified enough, exactly. And this is kind of what it looked like. It's just a big store with groceries, your Rayleigh's, your Safeway, your Winco, your Costco. Not so much Costco. This is less industrial than Costco, but there you go. So there's my little story about me collecting Mario finger puppets as a kid. And I really only collected one. I might have had Mario at one point. I might have. I don't remember. I might have had Yoshi too, now that I think about it. But Wario is the one I know for sure. So anyway, without further ado, there's your little tidbit of story, your little tidbitty. Let's go ahead and jump in. Division. Yeah, man, the 2000s had some good merch. Little finger puppets. First of all, this looks nothing like Albertsons. By the way, where's like the Nintendo Mario Kart vending machine? I want to get my finger puppet. Been lied to. Oh, this looks like something. This is not going to be a long stream, guys. Just heads up. Oh shit, hold on. Now we're looking like a grocery store, a little bit. This is where you'd buy the milk. This wall right here. Here's the manager's office, where he keeps all of his employee training manuals on the stairs. What is this even supposed to be? What? I think he based this... No. Huh? Okay, this might be a longer stream than we thought. There's like way too much to explore here. This looks like the layout's based on a real store. I swear. I wonder if this was like an old employee who worked for Albertsons and he like mapped the layout of his store. Like I only see an employee putting this area back here as like an area for loading trucks or unloading trucks. Holy shit, this actually... I feel like we just jumped into, like, lost media. Some old grocery store employee mapped his store in Call of Duty Zombies. Or at least mapped the layout. It's crude, but I'm getting that feeling. We gotta decipher what rooms we're in. Okay. First of all, we gotta find the entrance. Like, why else would you name your store Albertsons? Like, it's gotta be a grocery store. I mean, it looks like he has... Oh, shit. That looks like the entrances where, like, you bring the carts in. Did we just find lost media? I wish there was like an original upload page for this. I would love to find, like, challenge for everybody out there. If you live near an Albertsons grocery store, go inside of it and see if you can find the layout that matches this map. That'd be awesome if we could find, like, what store, because by now this map is made in 2008, so by now the dude has long since quit or gone to a different job, right? No, it's not a lost map. You can easily download this anytime, but it feels like one. And the zombie scripting wasn't the priority. I feel like he just wanted to make his store in a map. Well, let me kill him. We might be on this one. This might be the longest map of tonight that we spend time on. Oops. Because I legitimately want to explore now. I mean, the ceiling is... Oh, yeah, no, shit, this is definitely based on a real store. He only used, like, World at War textures for this. Okay, so this must be, like, the grocery department, or the produce department. That's where you'd have, like, all the vegetables and stuff. Maybe. This might be the back leading to, like, the employee-only area. You know, there'd be the two big black doors here. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, see, I don't know what this is. Did you get this map from one of these shady Russian UCOs? I have no idea what that means. No, I got this from cybercod.org. I would say it's a trusted site. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I've had an account using my Google account for a while. I've been downloading maps for a while, and I've had no problems. Well, hold on, there's a vent. So is this... So are those supposed to be shelves inside of the dairy department? Are we in the dairy department right now? That's just a sniper rifle, isn't it? We'll go with this. I feel like we're in the dairy department. I've never been in an Albertsons that had two sections like this. But, I mean, it looks like there'd be shelves here for, like, milk, orange juice, you know. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. We gotta get some more points. I want to open up some of these debris blockers. Nice. Wow, this is one of those cases where it's like a gem in the rough. And it's not like it's like an amazing map, it's just a cool map to be able to play. That could have been lost to history, but it wasn't. Maybe pharmacy? Potentially the pharmacy? I mean, I guess we gotta go up. If we want to find our answers. Okay, let's see. I've never been in Albertsons that has like a crosswalk like this. What the hell? I'm gonna try that jump eventually. Context. UCOS is old web forum engine that most early 2000s Russian websites used. Why is that? It was because it was open source? Where the hell are we now? If I die on this map, I'm an idiot. Oh, this is a dead end. Yeah, if anybody wants links to this map so they can kind of play it for themselves. I did stop putting links to the maps in the descriptions on YouTube, so just ask and I'll drop a link. Or just go on CyberCOD and type in Albertsons. It'll pop up. Their search engine to find maps on there is actually good. Unless the mapper used some really stupid names or confusing stuff. Maybe this is like the warehouse for an Albertsons. Maybe not necessarily the store itself. I don't know. Gotta find the box, though. No custom barricades, but that's fine. Nowadays, if you base a map off real public space in a shooter, you probably put on some kind of list. I don't think so. I think nowadays people have gotten more used to video game culture and making content for said games. Because back then, like early 2000s, if you made like the whole like Counter-Strike case, kid made a Counter-Strike map based on his school and he got expelled. I don't think that would happen nowadays. I don't think so. Especially if you make it very clear that it's just a fun parody, you know? I think nowadays it's a little less frowned upon. But back then, making like custom content was like a new thing. People weren't used to it, people weren't aware of it, whatever. And the internet also wasn't as streamlined as it is now. So people could do a lot of stuff and, you know, everybody would lose their shit. But, I mean, I could be wrong. Alright, so I just want to get enough points to... We gotta find the box. I mean, if there even is one. I guess we're going this way. I'd love to have the box. Oh, you know, that is... Shit, that is definitely some kind of kiosk. I don't know what. What department would have two things like that? Maybe the bakery? And short tables? That could be a bakery. This could be the bakery department. Definitely, this is... Okay, but 100% guaranteed. This is definitely based on someone's store location. Audio out of sync? For me, it's fine. We'll do a quick test here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Reloading. Looks fine to me. Refresh the page. Let me know if that helps. Remember how Counter-Strike 1.6 got banned in Brazil because someone made a map based on a real location? Yeah, I wouldn't be... See, now I take back what I said, because foreign countries go nuts about this kind of stuff. Foreign countries are, like, super into censoring and removing content and shying away from any potential drama, even though there is none. Germany, I know, is like that. That's the big one, is Germany. So where are we? You know what? Let's try this. I don't know what this... Maybe this is the frozen food department? Wow, there's no room to jump. Never mind. Wow, so no mystery box, apparently. Despite how much people talk shit about Russian censorship, at least it's easy to circumvent. I didn't know there was a whole lot of censorship going on over there. I thought you guys were like pro decensorship. I mean, ever since the collapse of the Soviet Union, that is. So, what would this represent? That sucked. I guess apparently Brazil can be on that list with Germany for censorship. See, I bet that clock even has some significance. I bet in the store itself, there was a giant clock on the wall. You don't just add that detail to your map, unless there's a reason. Latin America goes nuts for CS. The hell was that? Like a body freaking out? Oh, damn. There was a lot of censorship. No, wait, despite how much people like to talk shit about Russian censorship. Oh, that's already, you already read that. There's a lot of censorship nowadays. Lots of things getting banned. Mostly stuff related to politics and opposition. Oh, I didn't know about that. Huh. Yes, yeah. You learn something new every day. I don't know what this department's supposed to be. Well, we've seen pretty much the whole map. I mean, this is about as good as it gets. I don't... You know, I've been in locations that have a room like this. Not Albertsons, Food for Less. That's another grocery store. That was around when I was a kid. Might still be around, actually. Oh shit, you know what we didn't open up? We didn't open up the dairy department. Hey, welcome back, Snake. What's up, man? Okay. Got some promising shit here. So what is this supposed to be? I don't think it's a maintenance tunnel. I think this must be... I got no idea. I am lost. Probably took some creative liberties. Two times, I'll take it. Don't have enough ammo. That Browning would be nice. Yeah, we're just playing a map that's like weirdly loosely based on a grocery store chain that I'm assuming the mapper worked at some point, or just shopped at a lot. Who knows? Really want to get that Browning. Getting the Browning and the revolver would be like the end game, since there's no box apparently. I get those, and I'm pretty happy if we die at any point. Damn. But I'm running low on ammo. There is a little bit of dream logic here, I'll give you that. Okay. But I don't know what might be waiting for us in the future. Shit, man, that's all of us. We don't know, and that's not a generic statement either. Like, war could happen at any time for the whole world. People could lose their shit and start going nuts. We don't know. Especially nowadays. It's a scary time to be in. It's a very uncertain time. I don't want to get too attached to these barricades. I'll get picked off at random. Okay, that's got to be enough for something, right? Okay, and revolver. Ray gun. Okay, 10,000. Huh? Oh, dog barking sound. There it is. What the hell? That really is just 100 points? Alright, so in my mind, the ray gun is the Bible ending. 10,000 points, let's do it. As I waste all my ammo. That is our Bible ending. I'm not sure. I hope we don't go back to the Iron Curtain. Yeah, that would suck. But yeah, I don't think we will, though. The internet is so streamlined now, and information and communication is like so readily available that I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't think there'll ever come a point where, you know, let's say in some dystopian future, right? The United States comes out and says, you know, American citizens, don't trust Russians. You are to fear them. You are to hate them. You know, I don't think that's ever going to happen again. Not like the Red Scare. And that goes for any country. Like, I think people will be using the internet enough to know that that's BS. And I don't think that can be that can happen. But I do think that people will try, if not governments, it will be corporations. Yeah, corporations are going to try and push all the shit they can. If it, you know, suits their bottom dollar. And people are stupid. Especially Americans. We're really stupid and we're really entitled. So I think some people will be fooled by that crap. But people who just use their brains for just a few seconds at a time, at least, will see through the BS. So that's at least comforting. Now, of course, it's going to be hard to see through it if, you know, they cut communications or they censor or cordon off certain parts of the internet. Say Russia decides they want to be on their own internet and you can't connect to other countries. That would definitely be a problem. If that ever happens, just know that the last thing that, like, was communicated is that no, there's no hatred or anything like that towards another side. You know, if say that, I'm just using Russia because that's what was brought up. Say Russia comes out and says, we're cutting you off the main internet. You're only going to have access to Russian internet only. Just know that, like, it doesn't mean, like, all of a sudden the world just hates Russians now. Everybody hates Russians, and you're to fear every country. Because that's probably what's going to be pushed, if that ever does happen. You know, you gotta just... don't panic. And we're good. Just don't panic and use your heads. That's the best thing you can do. World at war, yeah. That's a little ironic, huh? Trumpet zombies take the cake on the dumb sound effects. What trumpet? What are you talking about? I'm trying to think, like, what zombie sound you're thinking of. Trumpet zombies. I have no idea. Goofy ass. That's what North Korea does? Yeah. And you know what? David Gamer, welcome in, my man. Welcome in. Oh, Davy Gamer. Davy Gamer. Davy. Yeah, that's what happens. But that's the case, though, because... not the case. Oh, thanks, Davey. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a good time. Why did it say welcome to the chat room? Did it, like, reconnect me? What the hell? See, that's a situation where we really couldn't warn people in North Korea about that. So to them, they probably think the rest of the world hates them and that the rest of the world wants them dead. And there's not many ways we can really communicate that's not the case. But at least in our case, with Russia as an example, we've had time to communicate and, you know, see how things really are. I'm sorry, I'm not like a really political guy. I don't really like politics. But what else are we going to talk about in our grocery store recreation? Also, this looks like a bad situation, but I got this. Maybe I don't. My aim sucks. North Koreans are walled off. Exactly. I don't want that to happen with any other countries. And I really there's a lot of Russian dudes who are like fucking the best people I've ever communicated with online. Reborn, shit, man, you're one of them. You know, I would hate to just lose contact with you guys and have that be it. I don't want to ever see that happen. Also, we'd lose some of the best game modders, I would argue, in the world. Like Russians and their mods. You can't beat them. Especially for Half-Life. There's some Half-Life, Half-Life 2, stuff like that. There's so many damn good ones. The Russian internet doesn't have the same structure as China or North Korea. We have plenty of time in the 2000s to establish the infrastructure to be interconnected with the rest of the world. You never know. I mean, I think they already censor some websites now, don't they? You never know. Really cool, the custom map. Yeah, yeah. I've kind of made a habit now to play custom World at War maps during the week. Mostly on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So this one is called Albertsons. I think it's based off of like a grocery store that some employee worked at. It doesn't look like it. If you're here for the rest of the stream, you would have seen there's like this whole gigantic like grocery store looking thing. Right now I'm just surviving up until the ray gun. That's kind of our equivalent to endgame. Twitter is blocked, but plenty of Russians still use it. Don't! If Twitter's blocked, you should be thanking your government. Well, okay. That's a meme, but you know what I mean. Like, who needs Twitter anymore? Am I right, fellas? Who needs that Twitter? Wait, so if I bought the revolver for 100, does that mean the ammo is like... Never mind. Actually, no, hold on. How much is the ammo? Oh my gosh, this is cheap. To be fair, North Korea has a point to hate what the US government does. You know, I really don't know too much about US-North Korea relations, except that I know that Trump went to North Korea in, like, 2016, 2017. Which was huge! I mean, how many presidents have said that they've actually made contact and visited, like, North Korea? Not many have that, like, you know, that. I would say that's an honor. When another country that is closed off from the rest of the world welcomes you with open arms, that is huge. That's a win. That is a win in my book. That's like in Star Trek, where like they visit a planet and they meet a new species that they've never met before. And they become, well, at the time, you know, they were friends. And even if they weren't friends, there was some kind of mutual respect enough for that to happen. I find that stuff fascinating. That's the politics I get behind when it comes to, like, relations. Russia is the king of mods. Oh, absolutely. Close. What would be a close second? I guess. Oh, I thought I got stuck on a zombie. Who would be like second in terms of like modding? Better leave North Korea where they are now, as long as they stay in their little corner, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, European modders are exceptional. Russians are such confusing lads. They have all the time in the world just to work on mods. I think back then, there weren't a lot of alternatives for modding. There was like Doom and Quake and Gold Source, and that was really about it. Source later on. Oh! Let's get the ray gun. Oh, I don't have enough yet. Oops. Got a little too ahead of myself. This is probably really boring. Me being in this one room, just milking points. But I do want to get a win on this map, at least once. Once I get the ray gun, we'll check out the rest of the map again. I'll run in, like, the middle of the map, the middle of the maze, and we'll just survive. See how long we make it. But I gotta get the W. This is some weird shop. Yeah, this is, I think this is supposed to be the dairy department. That's where you have like the coolers for all the milk and all that. I'm just wildly firing. I'm not even aiming anymore. Alright, let's get the ray gun after this round. That would suck if I died before getting the ray gun. Despite the fact that I can just grab it. Yeah, by the way, gun sounds are still broken. Alright, so there's our, like, viable ending. After this wave, let's go survive in the middle. The websites are officially blocked, and you can't access them without a VPN or other tools. But it's very easy to bypass. Okay. Hell, even shit like Facebook, it's considered extremist organization here now. Facebook extremist? Really? I would say Twitter is more extremist than... Who uses Facebook anymore? Moms, dads, grandpas, grandpa? Or grandpa? Grandpas and grandmas? Like, who else? I mean, I would use Facebook too if they removed, like... No, I don't think I would, because I'd have to dox myself. I'd love to use it to find old friends and, people I used to know when I was a kid. You know, went to school with. But then I'd have to use my real name, and I don't want to get doxxed. There's enough of my info up on the net. Alright, just to say we got it. We got it. Alright, let's go. USA is going to collapse soon. Yeah, you know what? Even if it doesn't mean like a war, the economy's gonna tank. You know what? It might come a point, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There may come a point where I lose my job. Not because of anything I've done, but just because the economy just completely tanks. So that's why I've loosely been saving up money. Because right now my roommate and I cover rent, and it makes it a lot easier every month. So, I mean, if I try to move out on my own, I might be in trouble. And I really don't want to have to move. Moving back in with your parents is a really defeating thing, you know? You don't want to do that. I mean, not that I have anything against my parents, but I'm ready to stay out on my own, you know? It just, something just feels defeating to do that. But we'll see. If the economy tanks, I might have to. Yeah, I hate to say it. I'll be honest with you guys. Some more good old-fashioned honesty. I don't really have a job where I'm a necessity. Pretty much anybody can do my job. Now, thankfully, the software I use to do my job is very complex, and I'm currently the only one who knows it 100%. So I still have a little bit of job security, but I mean, if they wanted to, they could kick me off and just have someone else trained to do what I do. So I'm not in the best of spots right now. But I am working on that. Very slowly. No, I don't think it's an existential crisis. I just think... Not existential, but, I mean, there could be a crisis coming up. Hey, if I can make it to wave 15, then I might just go down on purpose, you know? Can we just, like, survive in certain departments? Where's that bakery department? Here it is. I want to survive back here for a little bit. See if we can do it. I bet we could probably train them up and down these rows. Let's see. What is that? You know what that looks like? Giant, like, what are those called? Not Hot Pockets. Pizza rolls. Giant pizza rolls. I guess this is the Acme giant pizza roll department. Tiny pillows, that works too. See how long we can survive. Have you considered moving somewhere to Europe like Ross Scott did? You know, I've never considered it. It just seems like moving out of the country is such a big thing. I feel like I'd do better with the machine gun. They could climb up behind me too. We don't need points, I'm good. So wait, if this is the bakery department, then this is where they make the bread? Oh. Oh, this is the dead end. Switch guns faster, please. I'm dead. I killed myself. 15 rounds. I'm good. I'm good. We saw the whole map. We got the ending, the Bible ending, and we survived 15 rounds. That's the trifecta of playing these maps. I'm happy. I think if I was to move anywhere, I really don't know where I'd move. I'd say Germany, but Germany is like way too loose with their borders. You know, I'm all for letting people in and getting them, you know, citizenships and, you know, welcoming them in. But Germany, I think Germany is a little too open with their borders. I mean, they might have changed that since, I don't know, 2019, 2018. All right, well, that's it for this map. I got one more for you guys. We got time for like one or two more. Next one is called Endurance. And I think this one is going to be a big piece of crap. I mean, a big piece of amateur. So we'll see. Before I switch over, though, let me catch up on chat so we can kind of put a nice little bow tie on this one in case you don't want to stick around. Let's see. I'm happy I haven't like died to something stupid yet. The goddamn government is treating the chemical spill in Ohio like it's nothing. I didn't even hear about that, so yeah, they're doing a really good job of that. I said it many times in the past, but your perception of Twitter really depends on how you use it. For me, it's just an art gallery and freak show in their own self-isolated realms. Well, I got the Kiwi Farms for freak shows. There's all kinds of freak shows you can laugh at and watch on that website. Where art gallery is mostly Japanese. Part people are super chill. Freak show Western Twitter. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I've never really ever gotten a weird vibe from Japanese people online. You know, most of them are pretty chill. I mean, shit, I've never had problems with Japanese people in real life. Like, it seems like, you know, they're a really cool people to hang out with. And they got some damn good food, let me tell you. Sushi, holy crap. That's why whenever my friends and I hang out, we always try to hit a sushi place. Because, man, that is some mean food to be eaten. I use Facebook only to log in to Bowl Roll. Oh, it's anime related? Oh, okay, kind of lost me on that one, but that's cool. I actually set my username to be my username reverse, so I bypassed that. Are you saying your name used to be a Plague Obsidian? Yeah, I really don't know where I'd move. Country-wise, I don't know. I have both German, I'm mostly German and Portuguese. I don't speak the language. I know a little bit of German, but I could probably, I don't know about Portugal. I've never been there. All I know is I am not going to Mexico because I do not want to have my throat slit in some Adobe back alley by some cartel members. I know the cartel probably wouldn't mess with American tourists. They'd probably try to scam them if anything, but I don't want to take that chance. Plus I'm not good at Spanish, but you know. I don't know. Maybe a country that speaks a lot of English as one of their languages, so that I wouldn't have to learn a new language 100% to move there. I think that's what Ross Scott married a Polish woman, so she speaks Polish, so she kind of does that for both of them. I don't know, maybe I do that. See, I've decided to live with my parents so I can help my dad out with his home business, and that's respectable. I respect it. Don't move to Europe. Europe has a 49% tax. Did not know that. You know, yeah, US really fucked over with EU's economy in the last couple of years, especially now. Mortal Kombat endurance? I have no idea. We'll see in a second here. EU is basically on a tighter leash than it was before. Yeah, and plus, I really love my freedoms in the US as far as free speech goes, and it's less so more than it is before, but the right is still there, so, you know, I'd rather have that than no right at all. All I know about Mexico is that there's some really bad situation with water supply. Yeah, that's always been something I've heard, is just the water down there is very unclean, and you could get really sick. But I've always wanted to try those, like, Mexican sodas, like Mexican 7-Up and Pepsi. I just have to be on the weekend in case I get some kind of stomach sickness. Alright, well. Oh, nice transition. That is it for Nazi Zombie Albertsons. Not too much to say about it. It is a cool map, obviously based on someone's grocery store. Whether or not that person, that mapper, was an employee or a customer remains to be seen, but that was really cool. I wouldn't play it in my own time, and I would really only recommend it to people who like playing maps with, like, a sense of, like, obscurity to them. You know, a sense of a wonderment. But as it stands as, like, a Nazi zombie map, it's not very good. It's not very good. But if you want to play a map that has some history behind it, or whatever, check it out. So we actually got an hour and 15 minutes. Wait till someone, there might be, I think there is a school map for Nazi zombies. There's got to be a few. Yeah, speaking of, we still have to play that newer build of Town 17 that guy released. And he was really interested in me doing like a interview type stream where we play Town 17 and talk, and he kind of like we did for other Half-Life mods, but I have not been able to get into contact with him. I don't know if he's busy or he like shadow blocked me or he doesn't want anything to do with me. I have no idea. But that just popped into my mind because he made a school map that he talked about in great detail. Yeah, from how do you say that name, by the way? Is it Pavel? Pavel? Pavel sounds like a cool name, but it's probably Pavel. Yeah, he posted, I don't know if it's still up, but he posted a newer build of the mod. Newer than what I streamed, so. Real quick, there was a Mexican Coca-Cola bottle that ended up in a hardware store near us. Wasn't anything special, just a Coke in a glass bottle. Oh, okay. Accent on the first V? There is no V. Pavel? Did I say that right? Pavel. Pavel? You're confusing me now. It probably would have helped just with the accents. I don't even know how to type accents on a American keyboard. Maybe you have keys, I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna check out this last map as I stretch. It is called Nazi Zombie Endurance. I know nothing about it except it looks like a map where you just snipe down a hallway. And considering my snipers don't zoom in anymore, we might not be on this one for long. So if that's the case, if this is a short map that we just play through for like 10 minutes, then I will find one more map. We will do 4 maps today, and we'll check that out. So is it Pavel? Or is it Pavel? Pavel. Pavel. It's Pavel? It's Pavel! I knew it! Okay, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and switch games. If you're here watching the VOD, then the next part should be up in 2 days, if not already, so you can check it out and continue the discussion. If this is where we part ways, then thank you for watching. Thank you to the mapper for making Albertsons, and let's go to Endurance.